Well, it's time to get a bite on the Texas bucket list, and this week we are at El Paso, where the Sun City is living up to its name. And we're here to get what else but Mexican food at Los Bandidos de Carlos and Mickey's.
If you've never been to the far west side of the Lone Star State, there's a few things that may surprise you out here, like the fact El Paso is a proud card-carrying member of the Texan Society, despite the fact they are hours away from the biggest cities in the state. I mean, it takes you the same amount of time to drive to Las Vegas as it would to Houston from here, but they're still big on Texas pride here. The other interesting tidbit, they do Mexican food way different.
Everything that we make is true to the Mexican culture and the cuisine of Mexico.
Rosa Saenz owns Los Bandidos de Carlos and Mickey's, and her family has been in El Paso since the early 1900s. It was her father who first got into the restaurant business, and he established an eatery that most Texans have gone to at least once in their lifetime.
From the monies that he made during World War II, he started a little company called Pancho's.
Oh, so like Poncho's.
Yes, that Pancho's Punch. Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
That's where we raise the flag, right?
That's where you raise the flag. Yeah.
Rosa followed in her father's footsteps, and in the 90s she bought this old restaurant that had been on the block for some time. It needed some serious TLC.
It was in really bad shape, but I could see, well, the beauty of this restaurant. I just brought my mom's, my grandmother's recipes here, and here I am 30 years later.
Carlos and Mickey's traditional flavors is what keeps customers coming back. In other words, don't ever say the word Tex-Mex in this place.
You don't have to go to Juarez. You can come to El Paso and you can feel what a Mexican restaurant feels like, and you can taste it too.
It's authentic in the first place. It's right in the border city of our sister city, Juarez.
I really think that El Paso is the Mexican capital food of the world, of the United States.
Oh, come on, throw the world out there.
Yeah, I know. Well, no, because Mexico has its cuisine, you know?
True.
Rosa's grandmother's recipes are all unique, and a lot of it will loosen up your sinuses.
Our food is spicy. Fire hot. When you do eat spicy, you know it's good. You know when your tears come out or your boogers come out.
That is really spicy.
Then you know you're eating.
Fortunately, we've never dealt with that on the Texas bucket list. That wouldn't be good TV.
No? Oh, okay, yeah.
That's about to change.
Whew, a little bit of borracho sauce goes a long way. Stings the nostrils.
Yes, it does, but it's wonderful.
The other big hit at Carlos and Mickey's is their big old margaritas.
Well, I've heard that you guys are known for your margaritas.
Yes, we are. 30 years, best margarita in El Paso.
So the Texas is the big one.
Yes.
How big is the Texas?
42 ounces.
That's a long margarita.
Yes, but you can only have one.
Oh, okay.
You gotta try one, Mr. Ching.
Oh yeah, we will.
Before we could pour a preposterously sized libation, we had to cook some food. And since this is authentic Mexican, I decided to go with the carnitas.
Tender from the inside and crispy from the outside. It's really good. #1 selling carnitas now.
Manager Tony Nostri led the charge on the carnitas.
We marinated for 24 to 48 hours.
After being in the oven, the carnitas got some time in the fryer.
So it was a frying process, just give it a little bit of breading and then a little bit of warming up too as well?
Yes.
And then straight on the flat top.
Look at those pieces, man.
Yeah.
You see all that? The caramelized? We have a salsa borracha that's really spicy. You like spicy?
Oh yeah.
This, awesomely. This one is our homemade guacamole sauce.
Okay.
And this is our borracha sauce.
Oh, that's the one.
It's really nice.
Tony was also really nice and threw in some queso fundido.
This is kind of like a side for us Tex-Mex fans. This is kind of like your queso, right?
Yes, but this is the real queso for
Real
you.
queso.
Oh, mamma mia.
That's ridiculous.
Things got really fun when chorizo and hatch peppers got thrown into the mix.
This is what I love about coming to this part of the state, baby. Only in October do we get to find hatch green chili in our part of the world.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't know what you're missing, man.
With the carnitas and queso ready to go, there was one thing left to do. Make a massive margarita.
Is it 2 straws to share or 2 straws to get more in at once?
More into one.
That's what I thought.
Yes.
Well, it's safe to say I feel like El Presidente here at Los Bandidos de Carlos and Mickey's. Go ahead and get to the fun part. Hey, get something to warm up the palate. Oh yeah, That is a good margarita.
They're huge.
Those fresh juices in there mixed up with that mix are fantastic.
This is the best place for margaritas. That's why we come here every week.
All right, we're gonna take these carnitas and we're gonna shred them up a little bit. One little piece of carnita, it almost fills up a whole taco. Put a little bit of green onion on there. Tell me that does not look amazing. All right, onto the borracho sauce. We're just gonna put a little bit on there because Tony said just a little bit. Welcome to El Paso. That is awesome.
First bite, I mean, you could tell there's a difference into the meat, into the carnitas themselves.
Uh-oh, I might have gone crazy on the borracho sauce that time. Rosa wasn't lying now. Having a little bit of issue here.
Nice and hot.
Time to cool things off with the queso.
The chorizo adds in that saltiness and that hatch. Gives it a little spice. I mean, it's melted cheese. It's fantastic.
They love the queso fundido. I do too, but I try not to eat too much.
Well, if you're looking for some excellent eats in El Paso, coming to Los Bandidos de Carlos and Mickey is a perfect stop on the Texas bucket list thanks to this authentic Mexican meal. Incredible.
I know that one day, I'll be gone, and I just can only hope that this still stays and stands because it's a beautiful restaurant. It has a lot of beauty in it.
Well, thanks for watching this segment of the Texas Bucket List. To see more, be sure you subscribe to our channel. And to see full episodes, become a member. In the meantime, you can also shop our store at the Texas Bucket List Store and Studio.